Hello, hello, and welcome back to my channel at Danny B Knowing for all your fave psychic medium tea. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. And those of you that are not new to this but true to this, welcome back, boo. How are y'all doing? Happy Thursday. If I do release it that day, it'll be 4th of July. Happy day off to all y'all. Happy barbecue day to all y'all. Have fun. Get drunk if you're of age. So, as you can tell from the title, the intro clip, this deep dive psychic reading is on Stunna Girl. I kind of forgot that I wanted to do a reading on her, I'm not gonna lie. She was one of the people that I thought would be worth doing a reading for, and it wasn't until I saw some drama with Ray J and that being exposed or released, and I think I asked the community, I was like, oh, should I do a reading on that? And she's gonna be the first reading I'm planning to put on my Patreon. So that is right. This is going to not be the full reading. The whole reading is going to be on Patreon. And if you join my Patreon, which I just started, and if you go to the baddies tier, you can get a bunch of exclusive bonus content that I'll have coming along the way. So clips here that I'll try and make longer videos for. I'll upload the extended ones on Patreon. Along with that, I'll do like very quick mini psychic prediction readings. Like there are times you're not gonna have a download, so you might see me outside somewhere if I'm at work or something. I'm just giving some mini psychic tea that comes along. Along with that, any of those big burning questions y'all have, a lot of it's gonna be uploaded to the Patreon. So if you want to be a part of my community and you want all that nothing but only baddies content, you can join on my Patreon. Alright, y'all. Along with that, I am a psychic medium with her books open, and if you love my readings here, then imagine what I can personally do for you. They're very helpful. I have different readings. Some people, if they're not ready to hear what their ancestors have to say, like, you've been out here living, and they're not really feeling it, and you want to give yourself time before you take in messages that, not critique, but, them just say, hey, get it together. Get a past life reading. I find past life readings so fun and so necessary because we all have past lives. And there are things that happen in our past life that affect what's going on in this current lifetime. Right. And so throughout past life readings I've had clients where unexplained fears are explained through a past life reading, where the person that they're with, that is the person that they're with in a past life, and they should not be with in this lifetime because the same issues they struggle with are coming into this lifetime, like addiction, alcoholism, not wanting a job, honey, or just that same like headbutt. And it's because really energetically you guys have been through this before, and the lessons have not been learned personally for one or both people. But isn't that fun? Along with that, getting insights and gifts, and even getting family history. There are some people that were their parents' parent in a past life, and as to why that dynamic is such a contention today. I had a teacher, I didn't give her a reading, but I had a teacher, I remember she explained in her past life reading, it was shown that she was the slave master and her mom was her slave. And in this lifetime, her and her mother have always had very tumultuous relationships since she was a little girl. Like she didn't know. And a lot of energy stems from that type of trauma. Who would have thunk? But yeah. So go ahead and check out my site at www.danielleclark.com. And now let's get into this reading. Put your bands up. I was trying to think of a Stunna Girl song, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't listen to her often. Oh yeah. Throw it in rotation. I like that one. That one's good. And if you guys have any other songs you like by her, drop it down below. I'm gonna check it out. I promise. Now, Miss Stunna Girl. I will say one thing. I enjoy Stunna Girl. I think she is her own person. I think like a Krishan is able to communicate very well, which shocks a lot of people that try to gaslight. And at the same time, her being so young and oftentimes ignorant maybe in things that she said and how, maybe transphobic comments, whatever. She has a lot of room to grow, but I think she's pretty smart and pretty business minded. I just think, young and has to play the game right with connections, because I'm very curious about the fallout with Ray J. I thought, honestly, Ray J has so many big businesses. Not only is he's like a legend's sister, he has like a lot of more money coming through. And a lot more pull with his name. So, that was like kind of shocking. So we're going to check that out in this reading. So sorry. Okay. So I wanted to do a psychic deep dive and just pull whatever I can see coming out, pull into the public, and get the tea. I'm curious. I'm nosy. Dear benevolent alpha ancestors. Dear benevolent all my ancestors, spirit guides, active family. Ask spirit guidance and assistance. So I do this reading on Stunna Girl. Yes, sir. Well, I do a psychic deep dive, get some insight. Oh. Mm-hmm. What's going on? Ooh. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Y'all, if you can see these cards, especially if you understand, okay? Which I would think I'm doing on my Patreon as well. Let me know if you're interested in learning how to do readings with cards. But, child. First off, we have this Four of Spades that came out. Immediately, I saw family. I saw either lack of communication or too much that's causing some issues. So, there could be someone claiming to be part of her family, people claiming to have, like, grew up with her, raised her, whatever. Because my understanding is she did go to juvie at a very young age when her mom was in prison, which is really sad. I think she was in, not juvie, also in the system, the foster care system. So it could be people from that time in her life that are going to be coming about. With this Eight of Spades, she's going to be doing a lot of chatting about what she has going on, what is like going to be big, and what's to come forth. But this Three of Diamonds is telling me she's going to need some money to come in from others to make this happen. Like, I'm not saying, she doesn't have the money, but it's just like putting all your money into this, knowing that the payback may not come till later. Also, you're not the only streaming company right now that is trying to get their foot up, right? Zeus is already established. Tronics is coming along, and then it's going to be yours. And people are going to be in for the drama. It's Stunna Girl. That's not to say she's not going to have some traction, but the type of traction that we had on Zeus, some people may wait before they try to buy into her subscription. They might wait till they see clips. They might wait till they see a few episodes. Sometimes it really takes that amount of time. Because one thing I have learned, especially as creating content over the last 2 years, people would be like, "Oh, like do this. Oh, I would love for you to do a big deep dive on this," and you do it in crickets, And I will say on this baddies content, which is I'm very grateful. I told you I don't want to make this fully a baddies channel, which is why I really do want to bring it to Patreon as well, especially for all like the deep dives that we're asking for. Exchange. Um, where's the one that trail top? Anyway, yeah, they'll say, "Oh, we want this," but they won't come, or maybe they will, but it just takes a slow amount of time. And this is why artists get very frustrated. Like, y'all keep saying, "Y'all want this type of album, y'all want this person." I put it out. What? So people are fickle, okay? Her not trying to go off the whims of what other people are saying. I can see this coming from her. This King of Clubs is telling me her dude might be a center of problem to come up when it comes to this app coming up. I don't know what it is. This Nine of Spades is telling me that he's probably going to be a part of conversation he's not going to understand. And it's probably going to be him ruining moments, connections, and interactions with folks because of his inability kind of just to step down and let his woman have the spotlight, let his woman do the talking, let his woman keep saying let, but Something's telling me that's their type of partnership, which whatever works for you. But he's not willing to kind of step to the side fully, step back fully, right? And it also comes from her. So there is this codependency that's most likely going to be brought up by other people. Like they're so attached at the hip, and we let Stunna Girl tell us, she's like, "Well, he's my protection. Y'all would play on my top if like my man wasn't around." And for him, that's the same thing. But they're saying, okay, we get it when we're first meeting, but we're having actual real meetings because you are an employee here, because we're working together, and he has nothing per se to do really with the project. He's just your man. That can wait. That can wait as we get to this money. And that's what I can see really coming up. This Ace of Hearts down. It could probably cause some contention or issues. So maybe, she does not fully step into another project that is connected with somebody else because of how he's feeling. With the Seven of Spades, though, there is some type of, y'all know how I feel about the Seven of Spades if you watch my channel, especially his readings, especially if you checked out the Scotty, Biggie, and Taseki reading, because I think all of them got a Seven of Spades. Lies. There is something going on that she does not know about that is a lie, and it might be a really big exposing thing for her. So she might come online, she might be like, like niggas trying to steal, people just lying. There is a very, 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 very big secret here that is going to kind of explode. Will it stop what she has going on? Most likely not. Oh, okay, my mic is on because I would have been so upset if it wasn't. I've done that before. There have been times where, hold on. Yeah, she's gonna be on live, going off. It might be for 4 days, 4 nights, and maybe his lies having to do coming from Zeus, or maybe other companies. Maybe Zeus is trying to sabotage openings before she's able to do them. Right? Maybe she's gonna start exposing some things because there is a lot more here. But you would think her connection with Ray J would have done better with them both not liking Zeus at the moment. But like I said, I think her dude has a lot of the issue here. And that's why I don't know if he's a manager, so I won't say that. But this is why they should not be involved in business unless they're business mindset. Like they have a business mindset and a successful one, right? Not just saying they do. Like how many artists we see that their man be like all in the mix of their negotiations, their contracts, their managers, and no nothing. And it ruin everything they have going on for what? Right? So that is probably what we're gonna be seeing here in her probably gonna go back for her man. I'm also seeing there could be some upcoming surgery or something she's got that keeps her out a bit longer than expected. So healing, which is probably why she's gonna be alive a lot more, when she's gonna be like chit chatting and but putting her foot on people's necks. Let's see. I see Automatic. Let's see what comes up with Automatic. She ran away from a fight with her, basically. Yeah, 3 clubs, 2 going down. They might have some words exchanged again with this 2 of diamonds. I'm also seeing maybe some news will come out about Stunna Girl, like, oh, we're holding off on the app. There's something with the money, or like we got to get our funds up. There's something here, or a show gets canceled. It's losing out of money. Something here. But I do see Stunna Girl on live, so I think she's gonna be talking about it, and then maybe Anna has something to say, and that's when it just ignites again. Because honestly, they both started with each other. you know. So hold on. Yeah, it might be something dealing with her show just being pushed back again. So we'll have to see, because I don't know. Even with Tronics, when she was connected with Tronics, they were talking about we need video editors, we need this, we need that. When are y'all filming? Like, you gotta do all this hiring. How can you? I'm just working with a corporate for so long. I guess I'm just so organized in that way, methodological. So I'm just kind of like, where's this piece coming from? Where's that piece coming from? You know. Let's see. What insight can we get on Stunna Girl? Especially the connection with Zeus. What is the real tea? I know she exposed a lot of it, but there has to be more that was not brought up or said. Let's see. Let's see. What's the tea with Zeus? The background. See Natalie, see Scotty, of course. Let's see. Let me know. A lot of twos. The balance and him. All right. So a lot of what Stunna Girl said, yes, was very true. Just was like balancing the lack of communication when, especially when it comes to her money, the shows she had booked, and Lemmy. I think honestly, until recently, when she was exposed a lot more, as they kept fucking with her, she was pretty light when it came to Lemmy, and I think honestly, she's still pretty light. Like she said, some dark things I have going on, but she's never fully went into detail as she could have. I think there's a lot more she could speak about, but also she's very calculated. She knows that she needs and wants receipts to back it up, so she bides her time. A lot of things that she's been speaking about, she's most likely gonna have a lot of backup photo, audios, and stuff to expose. And Stunner Girl has a couple people within the cast that are actually really cool with her behind the scenes and on the low, that are sharing these things with her and are keeping her up to date with what's happening in up to real time right now. It's so fun. I just saw Diamond the Body. Diamond the Body could be somebody that try to reach out to Stunner Girl. Oh, Jason. No, she is. Um, along with that, Scotty has an ex. I don't think they've really spoken after everything. I'm trying to see who this person could be. I'm seeing maybe Mariah. And maybe 2 seconds. Mariah might be the one that's giving a lot of extra tea and talking shit or telling her what's said, but there's some people in this cast, and there's somebody within Zeus. Like I said, there's a couple people in the cast are cool with her, but there's somebody within Zeus that's keep her up there on the intel, which is why she's gonna be able to get some of this evidence that is gonna really shock Lemmy, or just text messages, photos, videos that correlates what she says about him sleeping with everybody, him being a dog, there being STDs, but there's going to be a slew of things coming out. Like she kind of did Natalie, that's going to be about him again. My nose is tingling. But yeah, she has intel from Zeus, so I don't know like what they thought, but there are people still chatting with her, still giving her the tea, the insight. Now, this next part I'm going to go into is going to be into insight on the Tronics and Ray J drama and whatever else I can pull. That is going to be extended. So if you enjoy this portion of the reading here on YouTube, please go ahead and click that link for Patreon. Go ahead and become a part of my community. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate all your comments, all your feedback, and everything you have to say and what's going on with the baddies and how you like my readings. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I want to continue giving you more. I want to make sure that I'm not just making this a baddies thing, but we can really make it a baddies thing on the Patreon and get the party popping. So please, please, please go ahead and head over there, and I'll catch you over there for the rest.